All righty. Good afternoon, Jennifer. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I know that I have worked with your sister before, so a big thank you to Bonnie for referring you to me.
Yes.
Um, and I know that our clients absolutely adore her, so I was eager to meet with you today. Now, your skill set is a little different. Your skill set, you have more of an accounting background, I see.
Yes.
It looks like about 15 years plus accounting experience. So, why don't you tell me about your experience and the type of accounting roles that you have held?
Okay. Well, I started out mainly as a data entry clerk in the beginning, and I found that I could learn pretty quickly as to what they were handling in accounting. So I moved on to be an AR clerk there, where I handled collection calls. And this is a position that I am not showing on my resume. It was a little earlier in my career, but I really enjoyed the job. I liked being able to work independently, but I can always work with a team as well. So I'm not too concerned about that. But later on, I did move on to accounts payable at a different firm. And I really like that too. I had to work with a few other gals there in my field, and it was really a good learning experience for me. Um, and then moving on from there, I did work at US Foods, where I became a payroll clerk after starting out as a data entry clerk, and moved on to being in their accounting clerk too. And I picked up doing some spreadsheet work and other records keeping that I had to do there. And from there, I ended up going up to being a specialist, accounting specialist one, and took on some more responsibility there with payroll, and really enjoyed doing all of that. And that brings me to where I am now, and I'm looking to get back into that field again.
Okay, wonderful. And you're in the Ormond Beach area. We chatted about that. And when are you available to get started?
Well, I am currently working, so I would like to give my current company a little bit of time to find someone. So within the next week or two, I could start.
Okay, great. Here. And we talked a little bit about the type of positions that you prefer. And we were talking about some admin roles and then the accounting side. And you were saying that you do prefer the accounting side of things. So tell me a little bit about what drew you to that field. What do you enjoy about it?
Well, I enjoy working with numbers for sure. I have an aptitude for accounting, for just working with the numbers. And I really enjoy Excel. I love doing the pivot tables, and I do use a lot of VLOOKUPs in that. I found that very fascinating, that uh, a computer could help so much with accounting. And I also liked inner the communication, I guess you could say, with the vendors, or even my fellow associates and managers where I work, just communicating with them to try to get things going and moving forward, and making sure everybody was in line, just keeping things straight on the books. So I guess I just enjoyed all of that.
Okay, wonderful. Let's see here. And then I've got on here, of course, your data entry and your collections experience. And I don't want to assume, but I'm going to assume. So I'll ask you. I'll ask you and assume. And were you doing month-end reporting?
Yes, yes, we did.
Okay.
I had to look at the receivable reports, and um, the purchase order reports when I was doing accounts payable, and make sure the managers had all the right information um, to work with.
Okay, great. And
I also
then,
did some preparation. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I also did some preparation for the journal entries too. I had to um, put together information on a spreadsheet so that we could create journal entries.
Journal entries. Okay, wonderful. And then, my next question is going to be based on what you're doing now. So I understand that you took a little break from accounting, and now you live here in Florida. Was it
Yes,
California that you were living in before?
I was in California when I was doing accounting, yes.
Okay, great. And so now you're here. And now why the change that you're wanting to go from, I know, see that you're doing some customer service type work now. You took a little break from accounting.
Mhm.
Why the break and why do you want to go back now?
Well, as you know, working in retail, it can be challenging as far as just your hours are kind of all over the place. And as much as I do love working with people, I think I like doing a little more of the behind the scenes work. When I was doing the accounting before in California, I did take a break. I did have a very long commute in LA, and I think it was taking a toll on me going back and forth. So I decided to take a little break, and there was some life changes going on with me. So I didn't go back to work right away. I decided to take some time at home. And then when I did get back into the workforce, it was more of taking up some of my time because I didn't necessarily have to work, but I wanted to get back into the workforce and do something a little different and see if I liked it. And I do. I really do like it, but I just like something that's a little, more steady as far as the work environment. And
The
I kind of
hours too,
miss,
I'm sure.
yeah, the hours. And
Yeah.
I really miss using my skills because I feel like, especially with Excel, I really miss doing that. And I miss the writing of emails and things. I just,
Mhm.
just miss it and I want to get back into it.
Okay, wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm going to go ahead and stop this part of the interview, but don't go anywhere. We've got a few more things to chat about.
Thank you.
You're welcome.